Sunday Live Sports. My name is Wahiga Mwaura. Welcome to the sports broadcast. We kick off with athletics news, where reigning world cross-country silver medalist Bidan Karoki is the winner of the 25th edition of the Discovery Cross-Country Championships that were held at the Eldoret Sports Club earlier today. Now, Karoki romped to the finish line in 28 minutes, 52.7 seconds after Geoffrey Kamworo dropped out on account of a stitch. Clement Lagat finished second with 29 minutes, 15.4 seconds, followed by Stanley Kowet in 29 minutes, 33.4 seconds. Meanwhile, in the senior women's race, Viola Chepchumba took the lead in 25 minutes, 56.5 seconds, followed by Gladys Chesire, who clocked 25 minutes, 57.5 seconds. And Cynthia Limo finished third in 26 minutes, 2.9 seconds. Matthew Kiptanui and Roslida Chepketer clinched the junior titles.
Zabiri zilikuwa kali kabisa, lakini nilikuwa najua venye walianzia, nilikuwa najua watajiban. Kwa hivyo mimi sikuanzia na wao, maintain nyuma. Sasa za mwisho nika maintain pace yangu.
Big kwa national coach
Well, from athletics we cross over to rugby, and the National Rugby Sevens team had a tough day too at the Wellington Sevens in New Zealand, bowling out in the plate semi-finals. Kenya faced New Zealand in the main cup quarter-final, but they found the going tough as they trailed the All Black Sevens by 24 points to 0 at the half-time break. During the second half, Kenya, despite showing her physical strength against her opponents, fails to penetrate the All Black Sevens defense, losing 36-0. Kenya faced Argentina in the plate semi-final, but it was also a tough assignment against the South Americans as Kenya lost 35-14. Kenya has moved up one place to 8th in the world standings with 30 points. New Zealand won the main cup, beating South Africa in the cup final.
The 33-year-old legs.
And Big Oscar down the sideline. Beautiful offload from him. Collins and Jera make it try number 213.
This is Kenya rugby that brings the crowds, that gets the support that it does.
Great footwork, beautiful ball. Escuda sets up the try. Yes. Maybe not.
I think Collins and Jera has saved this scorer. A tremendous defender. Have a look at this. Wraps it up there, turns him. That's not down yet. Still not down.
Ivan Binayak made a superb comeback into the motocross championships after winning the MX1, MX2 and veterans category in the National Motocross Championships. Although Shivam faced stiff competition from fellow riders Tutu Maina and Michael Berman, he went on to clinch in the category after Michael Berman was handed a 5-second penalty for cutting in the line to take the lead from Shivam. In other races, Maina won Jiggy outclassed fellow riders in the MX85 series by finishing top with 20 points.
The race was very exciting. I loved the audience here. It was really amazing. The track is good. It was basically what you expect from motocross.
The last 2 years was my final 2 years of dentistry at the University of Nairobi. So I was focusing on that, so I decided to take a break from motocross.
Well, we continue with our focus on rugby, and the National Kenya Sevens team has featured in the World Seven Series circuit for about 14 years. Now, despite their stellar performance over the years, they've always faced a rather stiff challenge from rugby nations like South Africa and New Zealand. Analysts believe the team's undoing is because the sport is introduced to the players at a very late stage, and the Community Rugby Association, better known as Comras, are hoping to change all that. Here is their story.
The National Sevens team is on fire, and their performance in Cape Town, South Africa late last year reignited the faith of their loyal fans. Fast forward to Wellington Sevens in 2016, and expectations were high as Kenya qualified for the main cup quarterfinals, where they met World Cup winners New Zealand. Team Kenya were walloped 36-0, and for Benjamin Ayimba and his boys, it's back to the drawing board. This may not always be the case in the future, because at the Kiogora grounds, an estimated 60 kids from the nearby slums meet to learn more about rugby. This initiative started 10 years ago in 2006 and targeted a different demographic.
Initially when we started by the guys from the Runda, the kids from the Runda community. But now when the kids from the Gidogoran slums now, they joined in. So now the kids from the Runda side ran away because they didn't want to mix with the poor.
The association, supported by the Rugby Patron Societies, has grown in leaps and bounds with 5 chapters spread across Nairobi County, handling under-10s, under-12s, under-14s, under-16s and senior age sets. Football academies in Kenya are a common sight, but rugby academies are few and far between. This is what Comras believes has been the Kenya Sevens Achilles heel.
Kama timu yetu ya taifa, kwa hivi sasa kuna knock-ons mingi sana. Alafu tackling, kuna hiyo shida, lakini unapata mtoto akianza akiwa mdogo, ni rahisi kwake akifika kile kiwango cha juu, anajua ako na basics.
David Ngeru started playing the game when he was 8 years old and has never looked back. He tried cricket and football, but he was more comfortable with this oval ball.
Huwezi ingia rugby kama usomi. And kama rugby, unajua kama singekuwa nacheza rugby, sasa ningekuwa na mtaa nazunguka na maboys wabaya.
Despite his small stature, he believes that tactical skills are more important than a player's physical size.
Hata tukienda game, watu tunasema, watu tunaletwa watu wakubwa, tunaangalia, mnaanza kuambiana msiogope, lakini uko ndani mmeogopa. Lakini bado tunawachezea game.
The Comras team has won several tournaments over the years, with one of their players, Boaz Wangila, even earning a call-up to the national Sevens junior team. The administration hopes that this training ground will become a regular hunting zone for national team coaches.
Take my medal, put my chest. Take my medal, put my chest. Take my body, set your home. Take my body, set my home. If I die in a rugby pitch, if I die in a rugby pitch, tell my mama I did my best. Tell my mama I did my best. Take my medal.
Well, a very confident team right there. We certainly hope to see many of their players in various national teams. Now, back to football. Tunisia suffered a humiliating defeat at the hands of Mali after a 2-1 defeat at the Chigari Regional Stadium. Let's take a look at those highlights.
Side Bougier. Still Bougier. Oh, it's there! They go ahead. Having played his part. Another good through ball. Koulibaly. Referees pointed to the spot. Aliou Dieng. The keeper gets a touch, but it's there. Samake. Oh, lovely play. Blajero!
Definitely a good day to be a Chelsea fan. They just romped through to the 5th round of the FA Cup after an emphatic 5-1 demolition of MK Dons. Here are some of those goals.
MK Dons create their own front hotter. Deflection and in. Loftus-Cheek. Oscar, well taken. Chelsea back in front. Oscar scoring again to make it 2-1. With the chance to get off the mark for the season, which he does. And Traoré. Well, his arrival perfectly timed.
Elsewhere in tennis world, number 1 Novak Djokovic beat Andy Murray in straight sets to win his 6th Australian Open title and condemned the Briton to a 5th final defeat.